Me fambule muna money no na this forum una kushe how na they do how everybody they do everybody sleep una dey pass sleep let God make una wake up with well body. We don't grab let God make we day with well body for the rest of the day. Let God keep we all well. Gakuro kuro marsu no sadu be let God give everybody long life and well body. Second momo no tope nunge. This night mix audio. Una kushe Sierra Leoneans there. Una kushe una all na this forum here. Una kushe. I hope everybody they do very well. Let God help we country. Let God help Salon. Let God protect we all. Let God guide we. Let God make we change we way of doing things in that country day. Now I'm about that country day today. That country day. Now that we born, now that we used to. We don't day. I don't day in England for 23 years. Now I don't day in this country. 23 bloody good years. I will always they talk say I know they care for Kante. I dey go back na me home. And for say bamba na we no get something dey ibadi to banka I get abule then now at least I go say now na me say get abule I work na abroad. Not to boast but na there abule so me say get with this pan body. I tell God thank you for that. We all can plan say we wan go na we country but when you see how things dey go na we country or tey your bupi it smell. Ote your bupi smell dishonesty na mboku na we country dishonesty ka to lumpa ki from ka kanta cheng you dey see the truth you dey twist am you dey twist the truth kanta cheng ba si tin kan you dey twist am you dey really know say wetin they do so this is wrong but you dey do am you know say this is bad people take a sali if you na for prayer salon for don better for don go before for don go kapagbalé wakbar akoka buke ber for go l'abolition for go pray kera settle do dar what they say no more come and hear the words of God many people that don't run go na church but still they tranga for why anane the heart it dirty we get jamfa not to nothing the poor we country jamfa Sierra Leone we jamfa we serve this jamfa we the jamfa we country. That country they not go ever go. Why make the people there? They need to pray. A potentially a kin. I know what us na towards Old Kent Road. Where they build a church. Pastor them convert for make a homeless unit. I make a by apartment. Church. Aqua area salie. Man they need to pray. Man they married in company man that then country. A woman they married in company woman. Where God condemn and are the only Quran, but then they grow, then they go before. Why? What's wrong with you? When I say no more Allah Akbar, go and run, but to the deteriorate, what's wrong? There's something wrong somewhere. Nothing, no, they don't something like a true. Nothing. No, they solve problem like the true. When you tell somebody the true, the one way they offend, you have to go call put to coffee, apa and mamu vaccine beer, ego beer. But when they offend somebody, them bully him because of you don't get money, you don't get sababu because of you not so intellectual or by a degree or by a sababu, you not get no boy. I left me case to God. If he said that's where they for done a gone, if they throw up you a generation, then you judge that case. You not book that thing. I tell you talk that true. They turn for you picking they reflect. Alias kakalanga somon kalanga feta manding they only ala keep picking the Islam money dey. Una allow we learn for the talk true na that country dey. Not to nothing can go salon BNT dey. So I swear to God now this injustice. Catching calculate akanati you dey see the true. Wait man no dey swear. Ask everybody say I swear to God. I say wait man don't have that time. They don't do things like that. In fact some man no say no believe say God dey. They know they swear for say we, but go find out where it man tell you something. Go find out. One line they. But we man they see don't know more make story. Man they see don't know more than they bully man. I tell them I can go force arm. Then they offend you, then they bully you back. Let God sorry for we. We not let we self. We not let we self. The whole community. If you check now outside they live now in the United Kingdom. Now we get we community very small. Sierra Leone. We sabu self. Look the Asian people there, them Bangladesh, so the Indian, so them Pakistan. Look how they go. Look see this one old tower hamlet that they dominate now. Now they picking and they open at them bank. Now they picking and they open at their housing. Now they open at the hospital. We see company brother, they help them. Oh Marco, they help them. They helping company Bangladesh, helping company India, and they go connect them. So man the Canadian country can not get paper. Aram Korota. Uncle our employer, they're self-employed. Then they get job, then they take and then they pay Aram Korota. But we na where you not get paper. Some man know that in that advantage. I go to your say you are the call police for you. I go call police. You know say you not get right for them at this country. You not get right for what the hell? And then less bad hearts like Paul we country so bad hearts. But you know for go. Godfather. Country not for go. How you be able to go? We can now we get the smallest community, very small Sierra Leone community. We small. Nothing no changes na mase man or kaka so koka Asian na dem go able connect na dem go able help we because you must mu dey mu bupi this true na for tell some people and now they let it if we not change this way of doing things you dey see this say na bad thing you support am tell the party to less this na bad thing this thing so e not good for the nation this you go destroy generation in next born you dey still a supporter because of me na this me na timini or me na loco or becoming a mende I go support this or becoming a northern or becoming a southeastern you dey see say this what you dey do e wrong but you dey support am why how we go able grow as a nation different minds everybody get in mind, everybody get in heart. How we go able go before? How we go able go? Which many they pray and casalier? Panga nanta panga otomo koskoru ni feel na excuse me. But we are wala nene what look them. Ankoro di kwainia ampotambana ne fino. Annane okuro kakasali be mama tamra kasali. Allahu akbar ashhadu an la ilaha illallah ashhadu anna muhammadar rasulullah. Ayallah salat ayallah falali gad my salat gad my salat Allahu akbar la ilaha illallah shahidina muhammad rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and intention man timra ka kasali do kurumo judge mu kuma de sale kero no tika kasali a man ta ri ko ne ko do mi rango be idi mo do tumo mo nan ki bera so ta so klesa mo kli do lofteru mo na mi rango be he ka tuma digbo ka ma ta o to sali that is all Antofanga alia salia rabulit ebung alia salia ayo finance change ma you must not change the way of doing things if you not change your behavior see alone will never go further. I swear to God I like the prayer that take the prayer the all kind of things we can have a prayer salon Lord keep fast Lord pray so Lord yes fine for worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala but hey annane mo itike fera forget clean out for each other for love each other. So I said, "Bengen even kind of fair put it. Bengen and salon my the meet me and here salon people they do ya. The meet salon person or do me and no salon people in business. One man the afraid in company. Quite now, what's wrong with you? Let God sorry for we country. Let God change your behavior. So te pala botrene who first year who them born in a salon will be people and be like each other. Sunday they go friend family. This they cancel this. They go to that they help you company picky for school fee. Go help away company choke. Amara name when we under one Benny help you and we under one twist help. But today somebody just wants you downfall one. Now they go Arama they don't know. Dama they don't know nothing. No get again. Hey bro, let God sorry for we country. Let God sorry for Salono. But I swear to God, we dey in a trap. Na pa trap we help us so. Trap. I know more Salih Muhammad.
Una come on this forum, this sharing media forum. I really want for address una this forum because one thing why I look understand the men they caution them Southeasterners we know they think good for that country now una all pack. But I want to take this opportunity today for address una and for let tell una one thing una. The fee say in a fee say Southeasterners are special from the other people in a salon, which is very wrong. And I saw most of them they think now when they talk about the bad things we don't happen in that country, una want attribute to APC. But let us bring una mind back to even the one party rule that they talk about. Would I write the one party constitution as salon? Now SLPP. They not only write them as a bill, but they take them to parliament. They go through first reading, second reading, and then the bill fail. And at that same bill, after the 1977 election, we pass Sheki take a bring come back for can bring about the one party rule in a saloon. But then, let me put that into context. The one party rule, the two people that they always attribute to APC, now do this bad, now do this bad, now do that bad. Now only Northerners or Westerners be there inside the APC, one party rule. Now then they will get for Sidola, will ask yourself. People like JB Francis, then Kashibama there, Prince, what is it? This man Abo, of course, Bokubo politician, Joe Amara Bangali, then Victor Foden, then SS Banya, BS Massacre of late, join the one party rule. Mina, Philip avoid them. Beme, this guy Gendeme, Mweokoji. Then one day all na the south and the east say come out. Salah Juju Sheriff, Ibrahim Sheriff will open this forum. His uncle was part of the one party rule. So all the atrocities we they commit, or all the bad things they would then do during APC one party rule, that 24 years. Southeasterners have been inside that party there. But una grab, una feel say all the bad way APC do na Northerners, na Westerners, Southeasterners they not been there. Una memory span is too short. Una not they think according to the circumference of una brain. Now only according to the diameter of una brain, that's all they think. In a defeat say APC, okay, don't forget about what happened during the one party rule. 21 years after the end of the civil war, the rebel war will get in a salon. SLPP don't rule. APC don't rule. Now SLPP they in power. The past 5 years, when I want to tell me say the bad things that will happen in that country, na APC, to the extent that ICC don't take up this case, they don't kill Natobo. They don't kill Namai 91. Tonko Limba, Makini, Panemba Road Prison, August 10th. The atrocities will happen during the election. They just concluded the election. Now APC do am. Why would they feel say people that are stupid in that country? Why would they feel say other Sierra Leoneans are stupid? That when they feel so good of themselves, when they feel say the other people then are stupid people then. They know they see what they happen. Now una no more una feel say una your side a good. My dear brothers and sisters, you know what I want to tell you this forum? Now, one great salon we get. But you know the way they think. In all they think good for that country. Una all na this pro. Most of una know they think good for this country. And then where I they think, now so the Hutus they think about the Tutsis na Rwanda. Now it bring about the genocide. Una the feel say una superior as compared to the other tribes and una all belong to the country. Una all get the same rights. That is why me, Gumi Musa Tonyeya. I don't even get many friend. I have other tribes that are friends to me. Dimba, Kono, Temne, and the likes. I don't get many friend. If I get many person we see me in too close, na either it be see me into the family. But I don't have many friend. Because they always feel say we superior. When it comes to tribalism, na salon, I feel say women there with the exhibitor more past all the other tribes. And this is not good for the coexistence of a country. I feel say we are all created equal. And we all get the same country. But both APC and SLPP not good for that country. Because they don't do the same thing where APC don't do, the same thing SLPP don't do. So nobody not get for can tell me, but say APC then do this. In the one party rule, now APC people, they no more been there. Now only Northerners and Westerners, they no more been there. There were Southeasterners. Then Kashibama there, then SHO bury them. Then Bomo them. They all na be Easterners. Then Puje na Blama. To the extent Puje, the whole Yonku, he pulled the canna under his foot. Yonku. Na Timinimambi can do that. Hey. We can remember they go brush. His sister can don't make farm. The oldest surviving paramount chief right now, Sataganeme. When sister in farm can don't drive. It can go people that then go brush all that family. Not even remember they do that one day. SS Banya there. Connive with SHO Bori there. For care talks and go na Kairao. Now Timiniman do that one day. Now Easterners they do that one day. But man, you know, now I'm going to talk na this for I can look una, I don't take, I just overlook una because in a really naive, this una mende sentiment una they feel say una better pass the other tribes in other country. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's a wrong perception. No one tribe no better pass in company. We are all the same. The thing is that a good leadership will not get in that country. Oh, na grab no more. Hey, APC, they don't do this. Hey, APC, they do that one day. What about what the SLPP don't do for these past 5 years? Una fish na dance, they be they dance. On a milk, they be they give the people the honor. Manners from heaven, they be they supply na salon. They were committing suicide. They were committing atrocities. They were violating human rights violations in that country. They make some. Look, that guy na Kailan for by-election. Just because the guy no support SLPP, then kill her. Una they go born people, they host them. Look that lady na Kenima for 2 months here. They go fall around, they beat her. Because you know the support. Now everybody you feel say for support SLPP because I'm in the man. No! Una got for stop this idea here. Not to everybody go can support SLPP because na Southeasterner. For so long, I don't talk say I go address una on this forum. Una mentality too archaic. Some of una not tell like say una go school. The way una they think. Una really get for change una way of thinking. Trust me. Una get for change. It's too much. Let God help all. But the whole they think it's not really sober. Una they feel say the other people they're inferior or they not belong to Salon? How una they think so? Who say una get this perception? Una know the shame of a government, of a party who una they support, then thief election? My dear brothers, if una really get sense, let's tell una this thing today. If Salon be town like America, like Al Salon be for known for be the country of democracy, that them for say this country na ya democracy born. But let's tell una this small history. Some of una know una can just forget because una know they think. Una know they think una get coconut head. In 1792, Nine Salon give the right to women for vote in the world. Even before Britain. In America, that America don't just get the country for themselves. 1776 and 1792, just about let's say 10 or let's say 14 or 16 of how many years after we America don't get their own independence. That's in Salon. He don't give that universal suffrage to a citizen. So we camp at democracy. We're really one of the fundamental tenets of democracy in our voting rights. 30 day America they vote for voting right. We be don't give with people then that right, especially the women for voting at Salon. And that voting right, after 230 something years, this man owner they call Madabio. This one a so-called president. And that voting right, now can usurp from the people of Sierra Leone by stealing the election.
All right, Fambulem, una cabo, una kushe. This a somber messages them with Oyegi. Again, I want for making clear, VOS no endorse all with we. However, this a voice of Salon. This platform, na platform for voice we concerns them. And I picked them two audio, yeah, the Timney and the Mende, because now the two largest groups them, and it look like say them groups then they go through this thing where we all concerned about this tribalism, regionalism. So I'm not there now for play games or blame games. I'll put on that way. I just want to let people able to understand, say, a very risky that path where Salon they take so. And every day, beaucoup people and they say, well, tribalism not in a Salon. Now the politicians them, now they want for use people them against each other. 100%, I agree with that assessment today. On the 100%, I agree with that assessment today. At the same time, the politicians them, now then they create the sentiment here. Again, we day abroad. By the way, una thank you for where una don't join we, the people that we don't join already. For the people that we they join for the first time, my name na Abdul Karim Kagbo, and I based na Canada. I go there tuna for the next 2 hours by God's grace. I know say for Salon, a sort of done late, and that make beaucoup people are now able for join. And na UK as well, it on late because Salon and UK now they get the same time, London specifically. We at this time now after 1 o'clock, so we know very well say it pretty late now, and especially back where it happens say now weekday. not a weekend, I should say weekend. Some people then go on for they stay up till late, but this now weekday people then get for go work or go do them business the next day. So, but we unfortunately myself they work. So as a result, I will come now the program after where I work and I'll rest small. So I can completely understand. And Fambulem, for the one that we want for call, una cable call, una within North America, una cable call, toll free, and the number for call now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. And the one that within a UK, cable for call, we now it will be local call for them. And the number for call now +4420 8089-1455 +4420 8089-1455. And the one they were in Australia, if especially if you're around that Sydney area, it will be local call for you. And that number for call now +61 29 09 84337 +61 29 09 84337. And if you want for call any other part of the world or even them place away a call so una feel free, and we get waiting. I can always say the one port number. So una can call the one port number we now the WhatsApp number, and the WhatsApp number for each VOS now 1-343-997-5828 1-343-997-5828. So una cable reach we, and I want to remind una say we also get a radio station na salon we na FM na Freedom specifically we na FM 91.9. So I go encourage you now for tuning. And if you not in a Freedom, you want to listen to radio programs them, I go encourage you for let you download the VOS app, where if you type na Google Play Store or the Apple Store, App Store, you can just type Voice of Salon TV. And now we are the only Voice of Salon TV, now the PlayStation and the Apple Store. And it will come up and you're able to download them. And another way for do that as well, the QR code them where una see na the screen, one day na me left, one day na me right. So the one way they to una na una left. Me na me okay. So me right to una na una left. So that's now for una way get Apple. And the Apple Store, you can just scan this QR code and you go able for go straight to the Apple store and download the VOS app. And if you get Android, where you can able for download this one, where they now this na me left and that go be on a right, and that's now the blue one on the other side. Just scan them and you go straight to the VOS app link, and then you download them for let you go able for the listen to reprograms them. And we get people right now where they listen through the app to this program, because we they broadcast and live back now we VOS online radio station. And now that's make we can always like for the call the numbers them for people them way they listen and able for see for let them able write the numbers then they don't, and then call we as we open the phone lines. So Fambulem again, I want for make them very clear. Say all way to we VOS no endorser, but two components then they. The first one when at Timney, and they talk some Timney, it translate them, it talk about bokuting them way salon people and they go through. And Boku people in the community can always they agree on that. Say, and even former President Tijan Kaba, they talk about Salomange Badat. So if everybody talk about Salomange Badat, the question now is, who that now we refer to if we all say the same thing? So it's very essential for waiting I go say the naked truth. for like we they pull them, like we they talk about it before it too late. I know say some people and go say, oh well, this platform will not for done, will not for play, then kind Odira and all this and all that. But clearly the brother, I know Sabiam, I don't know him personally, now somebody send this audio and say, let's take a listen. I know Sabiam, but one thing where he say, and not say all men, the Timney person, and not talk about in talk about in general, salon people and all that, and even give reference to say now you kill say in base. Some people and they way if they no say you no get paper, then go begin user now against you. Where they're supposed for cover you like other countries or other country people them go even try for help you if not to for cover you, because definitely we're not going to encourage for cover crime, no, but go help you for let you get you status way go make you comfortable in that place there. Other country people like can do that. But Salon now, according to that first audio, is say, in fact, now Salon people and go even say, oh, well, I go report you, something like that. I just they paraphrase what he say, not a word for word, but now around that kind of thing they mean. So we need for stop that. We all now one people. We all now Sierra Leoneans. Where they ask you, particularly you within the diaspora, we within the diaspora, most times people and they ask you your nationality, where are you from? You know, when you say Africa, they say, who's part of Africa? And then you say Sierra Leone. Now they stop. They no one know whose tribe you be and whose region you come on. No. Now we get them thing and they. And now, like when we did at them place here, the second audio, it make it clear. Not all Mende people lemo. They talk about the Timni, Mende, Limba, all the tribe them. They talk more specifically to the people that were go saying a fanatic people them. People that were politically fanatic, like how you can say extremist. Now, very extremist people, where now one way that they see, and the thing where very troubling about the thing where is say, and we all can agree with that. Say it's so true. That thing where it talk about some people, again, now they use the word some because clearly, by the way, I just want to make a disclaimer. Me let sister a born for a Mende man, me not Timni man. Okay. Unfortunately, I born and raised in a Freetown. I know Sabi talk the Timni well, but at the area, I'm very clearly, like, for the most part, if you say something, I go to interpret them. At the broke but my sister, a born for Mende, and then picking and then go now we side, but then Papa na Mende. And let God get a good wood. The pa just died last week. I even help out for like me nieces them go na the burying for go pay the last respect to them daddy. I respect that Monday. And we be in hospital safe. I be so feeling. So that's not so within a salon. And Boku people and get similar story like me. We then get relative, we married to a different type. Me wife not to Timney. Of course, me wife get beaucoup links. It get Connor link, it get Kissy link, it get Madingo link, it get other links them. Guess what? Now that person there I chose for love and married to. Yes, we get our ups and downs. But guess what? Tribalism talk, not ever day now we place. And I remember the first time I meet with Daddy, I be so nervous because, it can joke around about the impression where some Kono people get about Timni people. But for some reason, we mean to force meet. I don't know what they put me Creole or waiting. And not if you say me not Timney, but I make it clear. I'm proud of being Timney. I'm proud of me people origin. So I make it clear to her and say me not Timney. So you say, and whatnot. But after we don't understand me, and not scared for introduce me to him people them. And not scared for introduce me to him daddy. And up till date, in daddy, in fact, where they call, they ask, no, I'm Bogdamano. And of course, the mama, where me and mama don't pass on, now mama to me. And to some extent, it can love for talk to me more than even in Pekin. Not dandy we know about saloon. But then people them where they feel say they're superior. That's not the problem. They're superior past another person because of tribe. Something where we they frown upon where we they abroad na and the diaspora. We definitely they frown upon them. Where Donald Trump try for trigger white supremacy thing, we all not feel comfortable, particularly the one that we based in the US, because it's dangerous, a very dangerous path. So again, not a one-sided something, because even I don't hear some audio that were very troubling, where some people and they talk to me and they say they're really ashamed of some northerners them because they don't have to do the right thing and stuff. Waiting at the right thing. The right thing not to for let we all come together and see how we will promote that country there. Not to the right thing that. And my brother, for that second audio, it talk one thing we make a decide for play this that particular audio there. It make one thing very clear, and as something I don't they repeat now. Dear me, SLPP supporter brothers and sisters, and me brothers and sisters also they support APC. Dear honor, forgive me for repeatedly they say this. APC, SLPP not good for that country. They. The people and where they run that country, not to the supporters them for the most part, them unfortunately they don't allow them judgment for be clouded. Plenty of them, not to all of them, but plenty of them they don't allow the mindset for be clouded. They're not able for use reasoning power at all. Think about them not just slogan. Oh, Lord, put country first. No. They don't do that in practice at all. And we all know about the ugly situation in Rwanda. We know about the ugly situation in Nigeria. Where up till now, the Yoruba and the Igbo, they still get that Cold War where they allow them picking them for intermarried. Without bugging them for let they live and raise their family in a peaceful way because of that tribal sentiment. It's really not good, me famble them. So now that make again this now program where I can talk about politics and the economy. But I decide for showcase today on program and say no to tribalism for a better Sierra Leone. Then politicians here, and that second audio, it make them very clear. What did he say? He said, now good leaders will not get good leaders. So because they don't fail the country, so they don't get nothing for deliver. No better policy at all. So then decide for dividing that all political strategy. Divide and conquer. So where the focus be on una self to get to against each other, una go pull the focus on them. We don't able to do anything sober for the country. So me fumble them. This na appeal they appeal to me brothers and sisters them. Again, I they continue for repeat this. If I get a magic wand I go just kind of with like just snap me fingers for like APC and SLPP as political parties then disappear. Their name, if we able get to it, I know say the possibility very slim now, because we don't miss that chance there during the term where NPRCB take over. At the term of we don't redo with constitution, the 1991 constitution, then we don't look into it and say APC then do it deliberately or more particularly for like ego dede for as long as possible. Therefore, we don't rework that constitution there. And secondly, in my opinion, therefore don't disband. Therefore don't band the two political parties here. Not to the people them, but it's the mentality. Say APC, I born APC, me great papa them. Now APC. So by default, I for be APC. So in that regard, you born APC? No. Nobody no born APC. Nobody no born SLPP. So now then kind thing and they try the politicians that they use for brainwash we. So whether they do something wrong, we they focus and say, you know what, just like how if you begin do bad, majority of the parents then go cover that. Now the similar things then we they do so as supporters. And we feel say with loyalty for be to political party no more, enough for be to Sierra Leone. We don't care about the toll on the country. It's so disturbing, me famble them. For the year them, audio them, rhetorics, dangerous. Some people and they talk about, some people them don't go to bush with weapons and stuff. Hey, boy! That January 6, 1999, I lost my parent to rebel war. So me firsthand, now victim of the rebel war. Firsthand. And I strongly believe, say, most, if not all Sierra Leonean, either directly or indirectly affected, know somebody will die at a rebel war day. And yet, now the similar thing we encourage so. Bad blood. Who say it come out? Now we're not able to tolerate each other at all as Sierra Leoneans. Ebo, it's okay for disagree with me. It's okay for like disagree with you. But it's not okay for let the disagreement result in you taking weapon for me. Ebo, you're not going to do that for your blood brother or sister. So why you for do that for fellow Sierra Leonean? What happened to that situation whereby we they look out for we neighbors? Where be they grow up in a salon? I come abroad where I don't big as an adult. Why be they grow up in a salon? And una bokof una we doing intending day. If you will play ball, you dirty or do anything, a neighbor see you. You go lucky if that neighbor they not beat you first, and then go lay you complain to your parent for another beat. When neighbor see you, you they beg them. Say, dear, I beg, no go tell me parents them, dear, I beg. And you go at times even prefer self for like you want to slap. And then it die there. That's how we be respect we neighbors them. Because we parents them make them clear. Say you for respect your neighbor. Your neighbor now part of your extended family in those days. But now, somebody where in fact una then at the same compound, if not of different tribe or of a different region, they come out. You make them enemy. Where small kata can the country, that you first they go point that person there. Something where the rebel war create so much havoc will be they do that. You go point somebody. Dear my brothers and sisters, And again, I want for apologize to the people and we will feel offended for where I played them two audios here. Because no matter what, some messages then they were very, very sensitive. I apologize for that. But it's high time we face the reality. Say Salone they go now a dangerous path because of the tension between APC and SLPP. And the politicians then slowly, if not even fastly now, they drag the country down with them. So dear, if you take anything from them if you not take anything from them two audios, then one thing where I want for you take from them is the fact say APC SLPP not good for that country. They. Again, now on a fundamental human right, for let una support the party we una believe in, I'm not going to take them from una. But if you understand clearly, say, you know what? Ask yourself, like how the brother, the second audio, he lay him out, where he say that during under the one party system, you will get every region, almost every tribe, they participate. As long as those days you're a politician, you will only thrive as a politician if you join the APC, because not only one party. And remember where even musical flame they sing about that. We then say them be feel say we don't know, yeah. Let them left wheel. They say multi-party, but now APC they come back now power. And they begin call the people them. Jushu Sharif and all them people and the people them way don't go form different parties. Temu Bangura go form your own party. At one point, Kerifa Smart go form a party. I don't know if Kerifa Smart be the APC because I know say be the SLPP. But you get boku other people them. Even Abbas Bundu. We now Akbakba by the corruption for bring Salone go down with her. Well, I shall say if how we they come now, so we they go. And I will get that long life, that many more life na the world. But it's very clear. It's a very corrupt man. Look the way how for normally get power. How the first term of President Bill, how is it take that throne day? It's very clear, my brothers and sisters. Say the entire Parliament, all the members them of Parliament for take part in the election day. What they do? They manipulate the whole thing. And then say, oh, now only the people that were present. But this time around now, where the ECSL don't pronounce them as the true majority, they follow the rules. They follow line by line the Constitution. They do the voting for, I think, about 5 times. Where the able get the 2/3 majority. And imagine, APC not be there except for one person. Where now Honorable Mohamed Bangura. Now no more be there. So even though APC members do not be there in a parliament, this 6th parliament, but they still go through the process. They look the number of the parliamentarians, then the total number of parliamentarians them. So every time they vote, then go use that votes there and divide them by the number of total parliamentarians them. And then say, oh no, they not get the 2/3 majority. Then do until they not get the 2/3 majority. Then the final time now, where the Constitution clearly makes say yes, then go for a simple majority. And then they elect Abbas Bundu. So it's very clear, say, it do that, it allow for do that, because they know say in the end, then go win, because then gets the simple majority. So but when they not be even get the simple majority, what did they do? Then say, now only the people that were present, They not take the total number of people we're supposed for be the total number of parliamentarians. So they not be do that. And not a new constitution this. Now the same constitution. So it not be apply 2018. But in 2023, it apply because it suits them. So now them politicians then they vow for and say they elect the country. They twist things just for satisfy them. We get a call. Let me take a call. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side they call me from, please?
Hello, good evening, VOS. How are you all doing?
Are we doing well? Thank you so much. So what's your contribution today, please?
So basically, my contribution is what I don't come for realize is that the new breed of politicians or so-called, I don't even need to call them because they are amateurs. The new breed of amateurs masquerading themselves as politicians or the new political social climbers. I don't come for realize these people are more deadlier than the old ones. They are very lethal. I don't watch, I don't study the movements, I don't study the operations them for a while now. Like even since I let me say when I begin pay really close attention, and it's by Coma government to this current rigmarole that we have. The older politicians, they were deadly, but they were deadly with some form of conscience. These new breeds, they are vipers. Like, honestly, they are cobras. Like, you don't even see them coming when they attack. And they will be smiling right in front of your face while they are plotting for you. And if we get that kind of situation, then they're the people that are supposed to lead. Make we go listen to during the election campaign. People tend to say, oh, na election, everything, na election. People and they try forget supporters, but no. These rhetorics, the things that were said leading up to the elections, the things that were said during the campaign election, una go back, not to me get for tell una that say what at what point and when. We are seeing their manifestation in real time right now. We are witnessing the manifestation of some of these rhetorics in real time as we speak currently in Sierra Leone. When somebody says something and it is smile and you know that person not to be honest, do not take their words lying down. Act on it. Because when you least expect, guess what? They will pounce on you. They will get you like a scorpion. And outside this country, they go so right now. You see, people saying, Matilda, you are not saying much. I'm not saying much because I feel like I have said everything I needed to say. They said to be for one is to be for harm. Our people don't understand that concept. It is after harm has taken place. That's now that time day now. Then Kiwan begin the, ritual guests go behind and see what happened when they clearly know that some of these things are preventable. It might look like right now, they're about to say checkmate. Some people actually do think right now what's going on in the country, they're about to say checkmate. But be careful. The best check player never shows their hand at the beginning of the game. They wait till the very last minute. to outsmart you and outrun you. Make we be careful within we dip another country. And to the young breeds of politician or political social climbers, be careful, because they are the ones sponsoring these people. They are the one emboldening the grassroots for say some of the things then way then they say. Because they are the first leaders and the first utterers of these words and of these ideologies and these perceptions. I go to listen, and if I get more for add, I go add. But all I am saying is that these new breeds, these new gangs, they are very little. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sister. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who side they call from, please.
Good evening, Mr. Cavo. Concerned citizen calling from the Washington area.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, concerned citizen. Thank you, my brother. Waiting your contribution on the program tonight, sir. Go ahead, please.
Well, let me start by saying you sound very well this evening compared to the last week. I know last week you had the cold.
Absolutely.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much, my brother. I truly appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Indeed. And thank you as always, and thank you for your brilliant analysis. What me want to add now, Mr. Cabo, is this. Leaders come from among we. You know? Leaders not from the sky come on, not from somewhere else it'll come out, not from among we it'll come out. And I think it is time for our country, all Sierra Leoneans, to look at ourselves in the mirror, put the country as a mirror. You know, we're looking at two political party system. That is like a chain around our neck for over 60 some years. We'll not see anything really if you know to more division and craziness. We are worse off today than we were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you know, maybe except during the rebel time. You know, but if you look at it in any category, any whatever you want to look at, our country today is in a worse stage than it has ever been, from a political, from a constitutional, from an economic standpoint, from our place in the world, whatever you want to look at it, from a division, which is the most important thing. We are much more divided today than we have ever been in our history. And we have leadership, lack of leadership in every aspect in our country today, where there's no hope. You know? And it's very, very sad. I am so confused with what's in the go on now, my brother. I refuse to watch other social media, if not to like you or some other one. I will watch, but I refuse to get into the whole social media thing because I am done. You know, and with all this though, I would say there's still positive things in way that happen in our land by individual Sierra Leoneans. You know, I know of a lady, which I'm not going to get enough time now for giving your own story, but where you don't go to salon, this lady, they leave Massachusetts every year, and they go to a new village then, Namabroka area, all that district there and all the village then there and help people them with medical. She's a medical in the medical field here in Massachusetts in the United States, and then she used that talent and what you would do for your people. And this we need more of in Sierra Leone, because if we look at the end of the day, Sierra Leone, we see foreigners will come to our land. Foreigners will come to our land. If you look at every foreigner that have come to our land, have been successful. Before Fula become permanent in Sierra Leone, they come in and become successful in Sierra Leone. The Lebanese, the Indians, the Maracadem wouldn't come all the way Gambia. Everyone, every foreign group that comes into our land be successful. I would say, and if you look at all them people in there, for the majority of the time, the left with the Sierra Leoneans for our bickering in politics, while they focus on economics. Like we not kill on ourselves, we not talk to on ourselves there, we not depend on lie there. We they focus on the business aspect of it, and we will go control land it. Subhanallah. May Allah forgive all of us, and we all you will do your own part to help with land. Una no give up, no lose hope. This is dark, but there's still better day for we land. There's always a better day for land for Sierra Leone. Yeah, I thank you very much, my brother.
I like that, my brother. Thank you for the positive way where you end that message there. Let God bless, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Cabo.
Yes, and same to you, brother. Again, I want to tell with two callers them Boku Tenki and my brother Sa. They say it has nothing to do with SLPP or APC. It is us, the people. But if you look at the behavior of Sierra Leoneans in the APC party, their philosophy is not good for our country. Let's put the blame where it belongs. Again, I don't know if you be there where that brother be the talk, the second audio. It make it clear, say during the one party, because for the most part, if we take that one party rule out, SLPP don't rule Salone more than APC. If you take that one party rule out, if you look at the modern era after the war, because Tijan Kaba ruled for 2 terms, and winner SLPP, and Makam ruled for 2 terms, winner APC, and now President Biodo ruled for 1 term, and they go the 2nd term. So meaning SLPP don't rule we more than APC if you pull the one-party system. So if you include the one-party system, the second audio explain them very well. Say that one-party system, all the regions were represented. And it kind of named people from the southeast, not just the northwest. So my brother, that's way they say, let we just blame where it belongs. Yes, we can blame APC. APC don't rule we for too long. But if we want for decompose that blame day and say, oh, for just blame the Northwesterners, it's very much unfair. And that's not the danger what they do right now. So I hope you understand the point why they make Naya. Let me take another call. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who say they call me from, please.
Yeah. So I just want to make a quick reference to something I've been talk. Why they talk say these new breeds or gangs of politicians, they are very lethal. And I don't know if not tact they not sabi, or not diplomacy they don't understand, or they don't know for say sometimes your strongest power is silence and not confrontation. I follow a tweet, I think it was this morning, thereabout, between Kalfala Mara and the current Chief Minister, Singh. Kefala Mara draw your attention to something. He say implementation update on the agreement of national unity by Chief Minister is misleading under Resolution 3. Co-chair APC and Government of Sierra Leone did not commit to provide feedback on draft TORs, but to start work together. 13th December 2023, government did not show up. Like when I know for say they may not get that waiting and call by dialogue or whatever. So on the 13th, which was yesterday, I believe, or was it today? The work was supposed to comment. They mean supposed to sit and come together and begin work. Here is the reply of the person that calls himself the chief minister. An open forum, international forum where everyone can read. And what do you deduce from this? That make us say, make them be very careful who side they take this country go. She, the chief minister, replies, sir, I'm happy that in the 4-page document, your challenge is with one word. The government continues to look forward to engaging with the APC on the way forward to full implementation. It would be great if APC could help all listed prisoners return back to prison. Thank you, sir. How does the implementation of a dialogue constitute you bringing, basically he accused, writ large, he has openly, without due process of the law, without any form of process of validation or verification, he don't branch an entire political, party to one side, saying that it would help. Then they talk about a dialogue. Then they talk about the implementation of a clause within the dialogue. When are they all agree on? And you as the chief minister, state representative, you cut out and you blanket slate an entire segment of population. It will be good if the APC help una return prisoners. So what are you to say? Are you saying that the APC is responsible for freeing the prisoners? Because you don't reach a conclusion right there. And the international community and everyone is sitting relaxed with such rubbish. An educated man, they bring your attention to a clause, to the implementation of something, and see where you divert the conversation. And these are the dangerous rhetorics that I am talking about. Dangerous rhetorics, dangerous figure pointing. These are the type of things that breeds and fester, and then when it manifests itself into something else, people begin to ask questions. No, don't ask questions, because the signs were there. The rhetorics were there, but you did nothing to stop it. I will stop here for now, and then I will continue later.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Sister Matilda. Sorry, you not disclose your name, but I shall say the voice. People are familiar with the voice. Thank you very much for where you call, and again, Fambulem, the lines they're open. So, in addition to this tribal sentiment, because I don't spend almost an hour on that for talk about the tribal sentiment, not to say no important. And in fact, I go make them a point of duty. Dear me fambulem, anybody will get useful audio, we go unite the country. On a send them na the VOS WhatsApp number. We na 1-343-997-5828. 1-343-997-5828. Una send the audio them or videos them. And again, una can make videos them of una self. Una blow una mind. Not cause, but blow una mind. The thing them way the direction where the country they go. For making clear, say, una no agree with that. If we able get plenty of their audios, then them videos, then they play them periodically, and we're going to even play them back as jingles. now we radio station where we know they on TV, but the radio station in can go on 24/7, the online radio station. So we go to play them because again, this now part of the sensitization. Boku people, and particularly the one them within a salon, they don't know a lot. So now one source of information, plenty of them they get, where now that politician, where now in the sabi. So waiting that politician tell them that in they go by. But if we able for they send them messages here, play them on the radio, play them now, it go resonate. And we go begin the cut some of them messages then they and disseminate on a different WhatsApp group because this is very essential for like we reach that average person at the remote village and tell and say no. Waiting APC they tell you, waiting SLPP they tell you, not to the complete truth. Yes, then go say truth, but sometimes they can distort the truth. They can fidget the truth. So it's nice for like we send them messages then they. So let people are able think for themselves. Let politicians not say this now you enemy, so go all cutlass for them. Let them able for say no. This person I don't sabi him for very long time. Possibly I don't even sabi him before you join politics. Because like how we sisters say, you get beaucoup new politicians now. But unfortunately, they're so desperate because beaucoup of them after college, then go straight into politics. Aside from politics, they're not going to survive any other way. So that becomes the career. And the career now for like a flourish to them, they feel enough for engage in a do or die affair. And which is wrong. And nothing are wrong if somebody choose politics as a career. Because not profession. With all fairness, not profession. But again, with any other profession, if they sack you by your job or you lose your job, either because of redundancy or because of, for whatever reason, they let you go. You don't need for go take cutlass for the people that will let you go. That's not called for. So what you can do, not to for either go school, brush up your skill set, or you go find another job. And possibly, like how they can say, one door closes, maybe two doors would open. Sometimes you go get a better job way better pass the one way you be don't get, where you be get before. So now yeah, you dey get that courage there. So but why the politicians them? After we don't lost election, why they not go find another thing for do? All that they make, they're so desperate. And this they go for both APC and SLPP. Because NGC don't almost scatter. The one that we left they down and all me against them, against what I say. But it look like say NGC don't die. C4C, it look like say it don't die. So now we stuck with the same APC and SLPP. But again, somebody sort of write Brother Shaw. It says, Mr. Kagbo, leaders come from among us. We, the people of Sierra Leone, need to look at the mirror. We elected people who are morally and ethically bankrupt. Why do foreigners like Lebanese and Indians come? Absolutely. But again, it's impossible to say the people they do that because of the diluted messages that they give them. Look like this election, just like our sisters say. The kind promises them. And now where people ask una for them promises then what una they do, una give them back talk, una put another blame. But when una they campaign, all the factors here be still in place. But yet una promise say una go change things around within short period. Not just for the president, but even the parliamentarians them. Because then self forgets them parliamentary seats, then go campaign. So then promise the people and so much. But anyways, we fumble them for the next hour. Waiting I want for let we do is I get a couple of topics them way I want for deal with. And my understanding, Matilda not confirm yet to me, but highly likely inaugurable for do the Saturday show. So I go fill in for them. So waiting I go do the thing they were not able for touch on tonight. I go talk about them tomorrow by God in power. I mean on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by God in power. So the things them way I want to talk about tonight, in addition to this tribal sentiment and the dangerous path where Salon they go, I want to talk about I shall say but I don't see them, the MCC compact program. I want to talk about that because, again, encouraging news. I use the word encouraging because there's a caveat, condition attached to it. So I want to talk about that. And if time permit, I go sort of link them to the, like how we sister talk about the dialogue. Again, I want to make them very clear from the beginning. I be don't tell you on this platform, say that dialogue they not to the answer at all. The answer will be very simple and enough for care we go this path where don't create more tension because of some people they talk about the implementation of the dialogue. But we don't dare at this position now. We don't dare at the juncture. So I need for talk about that. Not to me personal opinion again for say I not be believing in it. Say it go do anything. To me, the solution be very simple. Just release the disaggregated result by polling station. Then they cost effective and it go if it be kind of and let it though. It go restore with credibility and it go even give we the compact program where I believe saying that now the motivation for like the ruling party accept the dialogue, if I understand correctly. So I go talk about that and I go use I go come up from the MCC compact program where they don't reschedule. I reselect Salon. I go read that for now. And I go read a tweet from Ben Kelfala. I think still, even though he take a leave, but it still be the ACC boss. I go read in tweet and then I go read the public notice where the information ministry pull out. And if time permit, afterward I'll read them, I go talk about the thing them way we go read, how we go to proceed for like we able implement them, because it's very clear within the MCC say, within the board of the MCC, they expect before we begin see benefit from that MCC compact program. So I go do that. And if again time permit, I go talk about the judiciary, the ruling within GI with respect to the Commission of Inquiry, the appeal where Samoa Kamara appeal, and then the fines them within GI and it's by Koma, and waiting down they go mean for the dialogue, and waiting they go mean for the country. And I go play for Una also a video where Samoa Kamara, a lawyer, waiting he say, for let we able to understand waiting the judiciary they talk about. If time permit, I go play all that. If I not get time, I go play them on Saturday. By God's grace. So we get one call before I start the analysis on the MCC compact program. So let me take this call. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting at your name and who side the call with from, please?
Yes. So this will be my last call.
No, it don't necessarily need for be your last one though. I like the company.
Mr. Kagba, now they can do the show with you this night, I beg. Anyways, maybe this will be my last call. You never know. But I just want to tell viewers and say yes, indeed, I'm not going to be around this Saturday, as I'm going to be out of town. So Mr. Kagbo, all them things that you don't list to. If you want to do them all today, you know go work tomorrow. So cut a half and left the other half for Saturday. There's so much. There's so much. It's packed, and for make people and get the full benefit of these things, I think it's better to take one step at a time. Obviously, with the Ben Kalfala tweet, you see where pompousness and overzealousness and pride comes in. And, it is not about serving the people. It is about my name, my fame. It is the I and not for the collective. I don't know where they get these people from and under what professional code of ethics they operate, but that's a different question for another day. You see a communication minister that gives half the story by a state official statement of what the MCC actually is demanding of the state before they can even reach a certain threshold, but they are telling half truth instead of the entire truth. So now that make I feel so you need the time. The time needed, and then you're talking about dialogue. From the very day where I assess that dialogue there, I've been not telling enough for say this dialogue isn't going anywhere because there is more to it, and at any time it's going to crumble. And listen, Sierra Leone is Sierra Leone. I don't see how you can think that you indict or supposedly indict a former head of state with whatever you're doing it with, put him under house arrest, go to his predecessor, levy a fine on him, and then you point out his daughter for alleged, coup plotting. And this evening I hear the house of his younger brother or his younger brother has also been arrested. And with all of these little, I don't know, maybe I live in an utopian world and I don't understand Sierra Leone. Maybe it will all work itself out, but I don't understand why people are still talking about this unity and dialogue. Can we be honest to ourselves and say unity, dialogue don't go out of the window? Let us just start thinking about something else. And lastly, Mr. Kagbo, you talk about release the aggregated data. You say the non-go thief, the non-go broke the society data then they. So that is the next excuse they will come with. That's the software, they don't have backup copies and this and that. Come on now, Mr. Kagbo, you know what's up. So let's not play around with these things.
Again, me can always try forget from the government where they pull out release and then I do the analysis. So I don't like for speculate. So now that's
they don't come out now officially and then don't admit say yes, there has been a breakage. They say they get some culprits them or alleged suspects them, but we know what's going to end up with that. What is needed eventually, they're going to come and say that they do not have the backup copy or the hard drive was stolen. Come on, we know how these things play. Anyway, make a left, you may go on with the show.
Thank you very much for the complaint and thank you for pointing those. And in fact, that's a very good segue to the next part of the program. So, Fambulem, yes, given the time, and I go try for talk about the MCC. So again, like how Matilda say, I go in sequence. I go first show una waiting the embassy pull out, the embassy we based in Freetown, waiting and pull out. That I show una. And then after which, I go show una exactly waiting then at the website because again salon people and boku people can say, oh well, this na the ambassador in opinion because the last time we salon be get that travel restriction, people then say, oh, na the ambassador in personal opinion and things like that. But it be very clear saying that the US position that. So again, let I read them for we all. So yesterday, actually this come out today. So yesterday meaning on the 13th, today the 14th. So now yesterday it happened. So yesterday the MCC board reselected Sierra Leone as eligible to continue developing a compact. And the side way I highlight, I want to pay particular attention to that side because Matilda touched on it briefly. So in recognition of the progress made to advance the national dialogue process, begin implementation of the agreement for national unity, and establish the National Election Review Committee. So now the criteria that, so because of the CC, that national dialogue process, they go before, and especially where they establish the committee, we all see where President Bill launch the committee. So to the board, according to this, the board gladly for that. Yes, they initially be asked for publish the disaggregated result. For them, this na silver lining. This na for right now, to me, I go say this na another lifeline that don't give we. Some of you we know it's in a lifeline, meaning another chance the MCC board don't give saloon. So let's read them back. Yesterday, the MCC board reselected Sierra Leone as eligible to continue developing a compact in recognition of the progress made to advance the national dialogue process. Begin implementation of the agreement for national unity and establish the National Election Review Committee. These actions constitute a critical beginning of an inclusive process to strengthen Sierra Leone's democratic and electoral institutions following the June 2023 elections. In making its reselection decision, the board noted, underline this, the board noted its expectation of continued progress toward meaningful electoral reform as outlined in the agreement for national unity prior to considering approval of the proposed compact. So what do you mean? It clearly shows say the action where the MCC board take, for the most part, now because of the CC Salon done they try for move past that election tension. So now the focus now on the national dialogue process. So because President Bill don't go one step for launch the committee, and the way where they set the committee, half of the members now SLPP representatives, and half of the other half of the members now the APC representation, APC representatives them. So that's not the caveat. Let us show now directly from the website, because again, Salon, because of this whole political situation, manipulation, lies, deceit, misinformation, for like do not say, oh, this not the ambassador no more, because of maybe it don't go hold meeting with APC and the ambassador come up with this and stuff. No, this not from the website of the MCC. The MCC website, I think you wanna see the highlighted part exactly now in the embassy copy and paste by the tweet. So it's very clear, say the reason why the MCC reconsider Salon, even though they don't suspend the implementation of the compact program, the main reason, according to this, will make them decide for rethink or go back to the decision and reselect Salone now because of the national dialogue process where then see say it move forward. So now, like how Matilda say, me fumble them. I go say a disturbing the tweet where Kelfala tweet. The reason we make us say a disturbing, la display Antona. So Ben Kelfala, according to his tweet, he said, for 6 straight years, in my role as anti-corruption commissioner, Sierra Leone has passed the MCC control of corruption indicator above 70% and as high as 83%. That's fine. The second part, now I want to pay attention to. It say, it's a remarkable feat, and that among many great things that the government has been doing is a principal factor for our reselection for continuation of multi-million dollars compact development by the Millennium Challenge Corporation Board. Congratulations to HE President Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Maada Bio and people of Sierra Leone. So una see wetin e do na ya. So it talk about, okay, the anti-corruption drive where in the lead and stuff. It put it say is a principal factor. It not say deal because I know I misquote him, but it's a principal factor. So it means say now a major consideration for let the MCC reselect Sierra Leone. Una see what make us say we get for be careful of them people here. So it very clear say if somebody na village, a remote village na Salone, they read for them this. No mention no day of the national dialogue. No mention of it at all. No iota of that mentioned now in tweet. Where now the main reason for like the MCC reconsider Sierra Leone because of the national dialogue process. They don't mention anything about the corruption scorecard or anything. Yes, we don't pass them. But even when we don't pass them, because of the issue now the election, the June 2023 election, they suspend that compact program day. So clearly, not to because of the scorecard, make the reselect Salone. So when I see why program like VOS very important, even though people and they say VOS na APC, but repeatedly, I don't say that. I don't care for APC. I don't care for SLPP. I care about Sierra Leone. Ben Kelfala of all people, where some people and say they highly respect. Now, deliberately, they mislead the Sierra Leonean public so deliberately. Because that's not a mistake. That's something where you do deliberately for kind of give somebody else the praise. Instead of a praise, the two parties them where they engage in this dialogue and encourage them. Say, well, given that the MCC don't reconsider for reselect Salone, so we they urge APC and SLPP, this na lifeline that don't give the country. Let them not mess this up. Let us show una the Ministry of Information, then public notice. Because Ben Kelfala, in tweet, it tag that public notice day. So I feel say it necessary for like a show una. So this now the public notice where the Ministry of Information put out today. So the US Embassy then tweet today about it, and then self pull this today. So waiting they say now, public notice. Una pay attention or public notice. So meaning this now for public consumption. This not something where you go say, oh, now the minister maybe in personal opinion or something. This not directly from the ministry, even though where the minister says something that, especially where it relates to policy or government dealings, is supposed to be considered a policy stance. But I will give the benefit of the doubt. Some thinking they make a mistake, as we all can make mistake. But this now from the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. It's a public notice as of today, December 14th, 2023. Sierra Leone reselected for Millennium Challenge Corporation, MCC, compact development. That's what you read. So let's read down for now slowly, me fumble them as I scroll up. It says on Wednesday, 13th December 2023, Sierra Leone was reselected to continue compact development by the Millennium Challenge Corporation, MCC, Board of Directors, chaired by United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Una pay attention to what I say after that. The reselection signals increased confidence in the action taken by the government of Sierra Leone to address concerns that the MCC board raised in September. Una see how they put on? Say this, they show say the MCC board, they don't get they believe the government now, and because of this the decision where the government, the action the way the government don't take for address the concern them where they raise. When I see the timing where they raise in September, me fumble them. Who stem the dialogue? They form the dialogue, not October. That meeting day, and in September or the concerns them where the US make, not so about the elections clearly. So the dialogue gets little or nothing for do as it is, little or nothing for do with the disaggregated data where the US ask for. The reason we make us say get little or nothing for do with it, if we now go back to the meeting during the dialogue, the chief minister, Senge, he disputed that fact. He threw him off the window. He said if APC they want disaggregated data and stuff, then get disaggregated data where the ECSL we don't provide to them. Let them publish that. So to case closed. So that means the thing where US ask for September as it put they're not address them. And it's very clear the communique, the press news where US put out, where the MCC put out, say that they do this only. Well, I don't say only, my bad. But this, the interpretation is for the most part that because of the progress where they anticipate or where they don't see initially with respect to the dialogue, and the expectation for they implement the agreement, and that expectation they emphasize on that. So that they expect for let the two sides implement the agreement. So una they see how both Ben Kelfala and the Ministry of Information, they mislead Sierra Leoneans, they misinform Sierra Leoneans. So let's continue with this. So it continue for say this in the second paragraph. I want to pay attention now. It said the proposed compact will increase the availability of reliable and affordable electricity in Sierra Leone. When I see people away, they say, oh, well, we don't care about the compact and stuff. US not for tell salon waiting for do win a sovereign country and all that. It make the information ministry make it clear now. Waiting salon get for benefit from this compact. Meaning it's very important. But yet, we not favor them, then downplay them, say not important. So now when they don't reselect Sierra Leone, it only emphasize the importance of this compact. So me fumble them again, una understand their message here very clearly. But I appeal to the party supporters them. Dear, for the sake of Sierra Leone, we need for the older people here accountable. The politicians them. So it continues for say specifically the compact will increase private sector participation in power supply, double the energy transmission capacity, increase access in select towns, and enhance sector governance and institutional capacity. You see the fine words that they use for praise the compact. Only because they don't select we. Previously, the very information minister say we know they go again into neocolonialism, where they ask, say, for like we qualify or like we continue with the program, we get for adhere to waiting the MCC score, the MCC compact requires. So it continue for say, having recently concluded the core feasibility studies to determine the scope of the compact, Sierra Leone looks forward to engaging in negotiations with MCC to finalize the process. So it's very clear. Say this, that's something we then take highly, and it is highly in the agenda. So now it continues for say in November 2023, Sierra Leone passed the MCC scorecard for the 5th consecutive time. One of the areas considered for Sierra Leone's reselection for the compact. Una see the same thing where Ben Kelfala say. Na he don't say na ya. It not show any sign by the communique from the MCC say they consider any of the scorecard. The scorecard don't happen. Like I say, with all the pass where we pass, yet they suspend the compact. So how when they go back and say now because of them pass, then they will be done, they pass the MCC scorecard. Now it make they reselect Sierra Leone. When they see how did they misinform the public? We don't pass them 5 consecutive times, yes. But yet, they suspend, well, before the November one, but 4 consecutive times before the November one, we don't they pass them. But yet, they suspend Sierra Leone. Waiting at the reason where they give by the press release. They say because salon election result not transparent, and they use words like manipulation, rigging of elections. They use their words, then they. And clearly, now that make them suspend the MCC scorecard, the MCC compact. So why the information ministry and the ACC boss, they deliberately misinform people, but yet supporters, they will go all over social media. They accuse we, the people, them, where they try for explain things them exactly as we see them. And it continue for say, upon receiving the scorecard in November, His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio reiterated that the most valuable contribution MCC has made to Sierra Leone to date has been the provision of an objective framework to engage and assess Sierra Leone's development aspirations, reflecting both national expectations and international benchmarks. And that's completely not true. Whose international benchmark could they refer to? So it concludes by saying the government of Sierra Leone remains committed to the critical reforms needed to deepen democracy, improving the investment climate, and strengthen and grow human capital development in line with the MCC principles. Now see how they watered down this message? And not talk about say they're committed to the implementation of the national dialogue agreement too. No, it not say that. It said needed to deepen democracy. Reforms needed to deepen democracy, improve investment climate, and strengthen and grow human capital development in line with the MCC principles. The much anticipated compact will address the binding constraints of energy, contributing to economic growth and poverty alleviation for the people of Sierra Leone. So again, me SLPP brothers and sisters, when I see the last sentence, say the much anticipated compact will address the binding constraint of energy, contributing to economic growth and poverty alleviation for the people of Sierra Leone. And then some of una, they say, una not care about the MCC. Now chicken change. But the information ministry making clear, say the MCC compact, it will improve economic growth and also it will reduce poverty for Salon people them. And we all know say that light business, energy, for like Salon, Freetown particularly, but it say different other parts of the country. So not to Freetown no more. We're able to benefit from this compact. So from all waiting I read, Ben Kelfala in message, in tweet, the information ministry, the public notice for that matter, public notice, all two, they not in fact for once reference the national dialogue. They not reference them at all. So when I see why Matilda they make them say, and people are not serious. So the MCC, they make them clearly say because of they don't see progress as a lifeline, I they paraphrase, as a lifeline, then they reschedule or reselect Sierra Leone for a compact development, for continue with the compact development program. Let me take a call and I will continue with my analysis after this call. VRS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who say they call me from, please.
Yes, Mr. Kagbo, how did it sound?
I did do well, brother. Thank you very much for your call. And waiting on you take on the program tonight, sir.
I'm Alusine, I call from Maryland.
Yes, brother Alusine. Go ahead, please.
Yes, the background first because I just
yes, exactly. So reduce the volume that you set, and then we go for you.
Okay. Me want to call and see the police now. I see now your background. You say tribalism.
Yes.
I don't want to understand this small because as a Sierra Leonean and I don't live in that country, I feel all the condemn them.
although I'm small Betrayal, but Magaidi, but Magaidi. Then Seki, then more modern, all people in the, I don't think the tribalism gets placed in alone. The thing with the Apple right now is APC, they don't desperate and back to the against the wall, so they spend any mess on the wall or say, let them see which is sticks right now. Because they don't try all kinds of things for change the people in mind. But the people don't listen to the majority. So I'm not going to say all the people, but some of them. So they use that tribalism business. So then it goes stick, but then they don't go ever open a salon. Because me waiting, we me born. Me home daddy, a countryman, me a man as you. Now Muslim and Christian. They married for over 40 something years, almost 60 years. Now me papa die. His papa was not be Muslim. My mama bear as Muslim. My mama said he did today in 80 something years. Then 90 years they can also.
Yeah, sorry for
one
your daddy-in-laws.
Yes, sir. I know one day we see tribalism don't they or we first 10 years old for 10 years or one day. I mean we this on a academic school. That day I go there me teenage. See around secondary school, see I go my book. I not see tribalism. A politics someone they bring and nobody know we use politics for bringing threat to the country, tribalism within our country. Not possible. I know what they talk. I get that experience there. Then about this, this MCC score they talk about MCC waiting Mr. Kelfala say, they based on the reality say elected that 10 for pass out of 20, and then if we include the corruption. If you don't pass corruption, na for nothing, they pass 19. Once you don't pass that corruption, na for nothing. I'm not the type of emphasize so. And this communication minister, Namawi, the young man, but the way they communicate is so clear, crispy. You know they confuse nothing. So we go for because Nama don't do it. Firstly, like Michelle Obama said in America, first lady introduced in the United Nations. So let no downplaying intelligence or within and color. You don't play one role. In this Belkan way, this is win 6 them. Now irresponsible because within the corruption like the bottom line. So now we just open place say how would because we don't say they not be sustainable. They say they put on hold because of social resulting. And we don't say President Dion about of peace. If you go take police and go for talk to the bush, who do you know who talk to? You go talk to anybody. What's up for peace? You sacrifice the life of the country for let peace come. So me another one day. America have another one day. But we not see what we earn. This MC we earn, we don't win for 6. Not to see what they do. That condition what they give with the comfort. USA ID they give we free here. What they be that then this is what they give Benkanu rights. Benkanu bigger than name the APC time. Benkanu. They're going to put condition now. Condition.
Yeah, me brother, unfortunately, your time done. I tell not for interrupt you. So you say now because we don't pass the corruption. But you able read the communique, the tweet waiting at the screen? The reason why they reselect Salon, you read them?
Mr. Kagbo, Cameroon.
No, answer the question. You read them?
No, Zimbabwe.
And we'll take another call. Thank you very much for what you call. Yeah, thank you very much for what you call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call me from, please?
Yeah. Hello, you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Thank you very much. Go ahead, please.
So, this is Dr. Conroy Court, New Jersey.
Thank you for what you call.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, wait till you take on the program tonight, sir. Go ahead,
please. I'm not while you go pause me time or otherwise. Well, I just not lost me thought.
Okay.
Process, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. First off,
so your time starts now, sir. Yeah. Your time starts now. Yeah. So I'm not going to interrupt. Stay 3 minutes down. Okay. Thank you.
So the issue of tribalism, I think that's something we really recent something that the way they come up now, and part of it because I take the country money and go buy almost half of McKinney. Now they still pay some of that money. Oh, people and they come up with all kind of audio now that tribalism, that this and that. like, let we look at big picture. And, they put people in a position. Example, this person at CID where really now people are there the way they evolve in intelligence collection, or they evolve in covert activities. So, like, if I say somebody get for how you call it, say it get for sabotage me, then I will put people that will not get for sabotage me as the way. But not to that, not the point. I want to try for make a big picture of everything where they happen in Asalo, right? And your proposition where you make this stuff for say, oh, SLPP, APC is not the problem. I disagree completely. APC is not the problem. Now, let's look at big numbers in this renewed democracy. Where SLPP, they empower how many coup attempts? Pakaba, they overthrow and keep them. And we watch people, you could really know say there was some party way been there under that team there. Because that's the them they call Victor for IBAP. We know. Madabio, how many $10 attempts for overthrow? This is the second one where the government officially say was a coup attempt. Now, the difference is where that 10 years where EBK been in office, why they would not hear anything? But look at it in 2018, Samura goes say boldly, it could make the country ungovernable if they don't put her in office. 2023, it's in London, they make that statement. I go make sure say we continue with the troubles where they happen in Asalo if we are not putting our power. It's on video. Why? Why APC if it's saying that they no more for rule if they're not? So all this year they happy, oh, matter be the killer, waiting self and stuff. Now APC are the cause. There is something in physics they call cause and effect. You are going to put a person in power, that people are going to die because they got people that will vote for her anyway. So let we stop this thing, whenever somebody do bad, they want to go and now police pay, and they say tribalism and all that thing there, which is this is personal people opinion. When you look at big numbers, it is just an APC not the problem. Not to they no more get the country. May they allow that money do it time. And for people that go, oh, they not legal. Come on. The statutory body way really responsible, say the man win election. So not allow let the man rule. And for other things the way when they talk and other things they
all right, my brother, call me back. Call me back. Your time done, please. Let me take another call. Thank you very much. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call from, please? What's up? Go ahead.
Virginia. Just one comment on this last Maui call. We call himself doctor. If we place an APC in the problem.
Brother, I know say yes, some comments then they go really upset people them, but Lord make them civil though, in the sense that
that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah?
That's fine, yes.
Let's not do any personal attack, please. Thank you so much, brother.
That's fine.
Yes, go ahead.
Where they try for talk saying that APC na the problem. Udaka overthrown APC, not to the same matter Bioka overthrown APC. You say for rest. Na rest is say Bekika overthrown. Not to any other thing, no. Na rest. Eka overthrown. But waiting in don't do so right now. It don't provoke the country so much it even tease let something happen. You as a president, you don't come with the rule. You know for rule one party, waiting where if you don't talk. If you not be SFPP, you know to Sierra Leone. And therefore begin for barbecue people them. In the president they travel, I want for travel. People they corona, they travel, they go do on the moon. Use your money. Who don't thief rich SFPP there? They don't thief past everybody in that country there, you understand? But me, I not say I support what they can do for 7 by enough for deal with and for deal with really, because if you take money, now money, they're supposed for auditor and supposed for return them back. But let you say, this one right now, this one now in a global world, we say everything. We hold small pieces of understand what we go on. All let's say then to tip. How SFP they use the money 50 fatter. Now this government will see say somebody will then just select them for say for being minister. It says a couple months later, I don't build 3 houses them. You as immigration officer, you can you go instead and go dash you 3 months card, they will pass over $100 and something $1,000. So that if reach SLPP there. So lot left them so who don't try for sale or come to one. And they provoke everything. What did happen? So what is tribal business where you would then at the scream so now Udaka activate them. Now in the same matter bio, it's like say inaudible rule without peace. It like for rule side confusion day. The first guy cover to peace then and that may happen. So if you don't be president, and if you remember when they take over, where and the Scuba campaign in your office, it tell and say you go Google country where peace day. If in a post where they land, if you don't buy an idea day. Number 2, it's not bad for say they try the power of the for overthrow them. No. Now, but I did that constitution for say people left for protest. If people don't protest, you the leader, if you call them and ask them what are the meaning of a protest and talk to them. They put to the money they protest all over the world. When I make out the protest, they will cause more harm than the other. With the born place, they will do all kinds in there. But matter being able to talk to nobody, nothing for that protest they do. If in August 10, I'm at the time for reflect on. You never do nothing. You never talk to the people and we take up. You never talk to people and call the people. Will I be a brother than also? Now I see upon where they protest, you go about target the people. Ghana and also the one of the police officer call and say, hey, there people that I would serve. We'll not for do anything harm. Now just deal with them and guide them, make sure to protect them. Then fail for do that. And the guy for listen to we now we at the master. Now they serve we. They not listen to we at all. And just want to do it in our for do. Now they activate all TV problem that person. Now supposed to pick say no about politics. If I the call us alone on America as we and somebody meet up on our friend. After 1 minute we talk about how body fine. The next one are politics. They make everybody they had open for politics because they open that one day. We'll not be about politics. All man to do what they want to do. Give people them freedom. Freedom is the best. If you freedom day, nobody know the worry about what the people this and that. Look at this particular Christmas shows. Yeah, so somebody show video now the one old beach. You know how much people are there. The place so dry and everything because peace no day. You know, if you want for rule, make sure say you totally make peace there in the country. Everybody doing normal business. If you go sell cake, you go sell cake. You are ready, you go sell. People and get them money, they do their own business them. But if you are peace no man, you party no more for enjoy, and you party more for do that thing, this are the problem.
Okay, great point. Thank you so much, my brother, for them points in the and one for keep to the 3-hour point mark. So we get other people and we be the wait now the WhatsApp. So they are on a call, and we get about let we take another call from WhatsApp. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who the call from, please? WhatsApp. Go ahead, please. Yes, go ahead. Yes. Go ahead. You don't now live, sir. Go ahead, please. For some reason, I don't know if in Africa you join with from, but you get connection issue. Well, again, the point them way we call as them. Let me see if the person go able get we back. But the callers them make point them, and again, it come back to it. We don't say this blame game. You know, and that's exactly in my opinion, that's the politicians they will continue for they do. Instead of they point finger at them, saying at them for fix the problem, they accuse we self, say, oh, now this in fault, now that in fault. Okay, well, okay, we call again. VOS Network caller, go ahead, please. Waiting from.
Yeah, Minen Lamin. I call from US.
Thank you so much, Brother Lamin. Go ahead, please. Waiting on you take for tonight's
one way I believe say they disturb with country. Now this sincerity of purpose, you know, and this objectivity. So I think say then two things there we lack them principles there as Sierra Leoneans, you know, because sometimes it's not only necessarily being said because of your government where they in power. If then they do things we not right, we not get for name them out, you know. Alena, that they make we Sierra Leoneans. But sometimes now we the very people the way they support, now we they give them servants they ask scope for let them feel see them our boss. You know? Yeah, we all don't see, you know. We know see all government they can get their own problem, they can get their own mistakes. Yeah, but sometimes it can be fine for a leader come out. You understand? When they point out some of your lapses, for make you accept and move on. But this now a situation where this way current man, you know, and not look like person that person we believe in dialogue. Because since in camp, we don't see a lot of things that we don't happen. Where we feel say if not possible, we be open for dialogue. You know, that's all about democracy. Democracy is all about dialogue. You see, where you refuse for dialogue with the other parties, that's where the problem is. You begin give a room for suspicion. You see, at least we don't also see at one time, even before like this, how they call this, well, before we they go into this, how the, you know, from this we constituencies to this other new system. We see where political parties, you know,
the PR system.
Yeah, the PR system, you know, where they raise a lot of issue to the point that they may even make a procession for go see the president. You see the kind way how they humiliate it, you know, as if we did under military rule, which of course enough tell well. You get for be open up dialogue. You know, you not get all the ideas as you might think. At least listen to other people and from there on move ahead, at least for the sake of the country. Because of this a resistance we always put for dialogue with the opposition, and they lead we into all the messes there. Yeah, look we too for beyond benefit. About 500 million. Now with the losses simply because look what happened. Because maybe until all them problems there will be encountered during these elections. If you didn't listen, starting from the census, all the processes they raise a lot of issues. But it never allowed for listening to them people. They call the other, you know, the other players they wanna sit down. You know, listen to the people and forge ahead. You know, if the people elect you, you work for the people, and trust me that they give you opportunity because everybody want for let the country go before. You see, but you know they try for undermine, you know, you feel say, oh, you then a power, so you get everything which you want for do now, aim you they do. You know, and this now like global, what would they live? You see, everybody they watch you, everybody they watch. So look, what we don't lost today about 400 and something, 500 million.
Well,
When
yeah,
the issues
we're not lost at it. They don't reconsider. So
yeah,
if we do
if you
we
look,
do
there is
this
one thing
dialogue, right?
yes, but something there is one I be read when there is something mentioned about future. You see, because it's like them look what happened. It look like what happened between this man, the chair for APC. You know,
Yeah,
where it just remind
call
this
me
man.
back. Unfortunately,
Okay.
time down. Sorry, call me back, please. Thank you. So sorry for interrupt there, but I just want to make sure say we not go too far past the program. So again, let I just sort of say something with respect all the other things them because I even want to talk about the opposition, the argument or the debate in Parliament about the budget, about the January tax, additional tax on rest. So I go talk about Denton and Day by Saturday. I go encourage you to follow and stay tuned. Let me take the last call for tonight. VOS Network. Hello caller, waiting on your name and inside the call with phone, please. Go ahead. What's up?
Yes, Mr. Karbo. They call from Dubai.
Thank you so much, brother. Go ahead, please. You know the
Yeah,
lucky last caller. Thank you.
yep.
Go ahead, sir. Please.
Uh, I want just lament small on this tribal issue. This tribal issue, I think mainly na the political side, na they play. But the normal lives and the normal days, way politics not dey on the floor. Sierra Leoneans, we move together. If you check, like especially in the southeast, the northerners where they do business, their business they grow, they don't build houses, and don't do intermarriages, and they're okay. For the problem now, when election don't come no more, now any tension they rise. Why? Because that southeastern I feel say because of that man in the southeast, now in your territory than they for support SLPP by force. And we be say the man get in right for support to say one support. Equally same thing if that man they live na the north, they go doing business perfect. But when time come for election no more, they go one pull in head for him party, SLPP. That not answer go look like say, but you didn't have a place here now, SLPP want support, tension they come. So the tension mainly it come because of the politics. But in other aspect them, we they pull on fine. You know, Timimano you see Medimano he hate him because na Medimano. Or the Mediman see the Timimano hate him because na this no. Now always don't campaign politics for election, now they don't tension keep it. So what it is they tell you say we mindset a tribal. That's a fact. But we were not to Mende and Timini, like we are the other tribes, we they see how the thing they play, how the thing they develop. Now, most of the things we they see them like black and white, but sometimes not gray. Because like in the case of this killing and tension between SLPP and APC, if you look at the situation keenly, most APC then grudge for Mother Bill, the killing and they emphasize on killing every day. And then get point because under Mother Bill, Baku killing don't take place. But some of them killings in the back, it's like APC from when Mother Sidon, they not ever accepted 2018, even though unless the APC government hand over power to them, they not ever congratulate the man, they never believe he win, then say na international conspiracy or na the 10-year business now because na 10 year but you not win. And the APC leadership not ever able show them support and say, Mother win that election. Like for say, congratulations, you win election free and fair. Let's move on. From day one, Mother get resistance from supporters from APC. We not agree say he win. This begin bring tension. You get outside forces then, where the APC left the opposition at the hand, where then they make audio, then they incite every day for resist the government. You want to take generator na Makini, they tell you I not agree on a fet. Then, as a government, you go for take machine 110, you know, second 10, according to the government, they don't send letters to the mayor, to the district council chairman, so they come for this, we need them. The youth still not agree. But what make them not agree? Now, because of the audio, the way they come, other people they don't take leadership role. APC abandon the leadership role. But still, that notwithstanding for leader able kill them. Because of poor training and other things, Mother self get right say if we investigate them killing them. One big fault of Mother, you know, ever attempt for make investigate, then try either a policeman or a soldier man. Let APC then see and say, yes, this killing, this man, you know, support them killing here. Even against the government, as a leader, you know, means somebody protest against you, you know, for killer. The police, I mean, get every right for use tear gas, shoot na the air for open call. But whenever confrontation, the killing day, then a problem. But law not put them specifically all on Mother head. The opposition being very aggressive for resist. Some of them minor thing them. Tumbo die. Any side where they call for demonstration, die they come. Tension they come. So the tension may not too much day.
Okay.
But again, as a leader, Mother being get every right for calm down and make sure they then try the police or even the soldiers them. Where APC supporters say most of them will calm down.
My brother, you say Mansari, right?
No, I not call me name. I know they call me name. I say call her from Dubai.
Okay. Concerned citizen law put on that way. You
Yeah.
now one of several voices of wisdom. Your analysis great on point. 100% I agree with you. Both sides, and they play the people them, use the people them as shield. Thank you so much. It's just unfortunate that time don't beat me, but again, my goodness, this. I like the way we end the calls tonight. Thank you very much for that. Great point. And
Thank you.
analysis way on point. Thank you. Let God bless you, sir. And let God bless all the callers. Have a good night, brother. Thank you. Awesome.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, me fumble them. You see, I then kind voice of reasoning here. We want for the encourage. You see how the man analyze them? It talk about, yes, absolutely. APC do not show leadership for condemn certain things them. And again, if we not remember the term way na VOS here, na be Matilda in show, but I be chair that panel day where the day for the election. I make it clear. I said, dear, for in the interest of peace, for the sake of the country, if Mother Bionai end up for win, Samura Kamara, the country don't they get too much tension. Dear, concede and give you speech and clearly congratulate President Bill and encourage your supporters them for let them support him. Let them give him the best of support for let push the country from point A to point B. And equally so, President Bill, if you lost the election, you're not the first person in Africa. I even I give references. I give reference to the former Nigerian president, Goodluck Jonathan, and before that, even I give reference to the Ghanaian president, where John Mahama. Similar circumstance where he take over as president, the same way as Goodluck Jonathan take over, where the president before him, he die in office. So he finished that term there and he run for re-election, he win. So as a matter of fact, his own term as president elected president, now one term. But Kata no come out today. He hand over Safu. The same thing with Goodluck Jonathan. And according to him, he say people call him and say panel or something. He say, no, Nigeria big pass me interest. He hand over. So I appeal. I say, dear, any of them, let them concede and let them reach out to the other side and let them even do a joint appearance. Either the term way that they hand over and something, shake hands and hug each other for let the supporter then see. Say love, they exist. I appeal to them. So my brother make a very good point. Yes, even though now in fundamental human right, it can choose for accept or not. But the fact of the matter is, then they for we go a long way, Dr. Samua. If you be concede and accept and allow your supporters them and tell them, say, you know what, we fight just like how Judge Ware do. He say, himself, you get some supporters them even within in cabinet where they say panel grow and then begin and say self na rogue, they manipulate the election result and all that stuff then they. But he said no. Liberia, interest, a big pass me interest. Again, kudos for that. And that make one program where Mr. Shillon and Mr. Mengot, I don't think that Mr. Mengot at that time, Mr. Jamboree be feeling for Mr. Mengot. They ask about waiting salon for land from Nigeria, from Liberia experience. Boku thinks them. Because waiting Judge Ware do, the tension, it reduced big time. And he continue to maintain that. So that tension, he boiled up. And then my brother finish him up and say, President Bill self get fault. Because himself allow himself for be dragged into this whole thing. In the president, in the papa for the country. It's supposed for don't take a different route. In for don't see himself as president for the entire country. But himself what he do. From the GTT report, I be tell you now the bone of contention start. That GTT report is full of hatred, it's full of rage. Not a sober transition report that one day. When you the transition, you want to make sure say you bring the country together. You extend olive branch to the losing side. If they not even acknowledge you, I be making clear one time. If una go back, una listen. You know, some of una where they feel say, "Oh, me get hidden agenda." No, I care about the country. I appeal during that GTT report. Say, dear that commission of inquiry, let them allow the cause for let them allow the process for takeover. There's no need for call names. Then they create tension. And also, I even appeal to President Bill. I say at the time, during the term where we they come get we independence, dear, make a joint appearance with an Koma because now the only living former president. If Kaba be there, down three. I don't know if you remember one time where soccer be they playing in Ghana. All the living past presidents, they all be sit down in one row. They watch soccer from different political parties. But then they now one row. Even John Mahama, where the person where he lost to directly, they sit down at the same row. Whose message is sent to Ghanaians? Say, we are united. We care more about the country. Then go for cheer the country in football team. So me fumble them, dear are big. If the politicians then continue for they do this because their life depend on this position, let we do be the tall people them. Let we be the people them with better with more sense. Let we not allow them for drag we into that situation where you go see your neighbor where you don't sabi for very long time. Whether not the same tribe or from a different tribe and from a different region. Make it clear, just like how they see na the screen. Say no to tribalism for a better Sierra Leone. If we all do that, collectively, the brothers and sisters, then politicians here, they're not go able we. And we go able for also hold them accountable. If they not rule the country fine, we go kick them out. But if we continue this way, they fet we safe, rather than we think and see, assess how they rule the country. So we go make a better assessment. My brothers and sisters, that country will continue for being ruled in the wrong way. I left una with one thing where I go pick up by God's will Saturday. T Matilda don't make and clear say no for this Saturday, so I go fill in for him. But something where I go pick up on Saturday. This now somebody where they appeal for like President Bill in administration do further investigation. Just not to just the other side when at the APC, but let look within for do the investigation because according to this person, in border in Daiwan, in border now one of the fallen combat, we according to then kill and to he say enough of it don't happen. So if the person will be in charge, we do the right thing. In order for be safe. So it urge President Bill and the administration for let them do investigation, not to just on APC people but even on people where they within the administration. So I go pick up on the story, but I go left una with this. Let it be food for thought for una. And then where I come on Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Salon time, now 10 p.m. and UK time also now 10 p.m. So dear, una come with una thought after una don't listen to this brother in pain because he asked for the whole world share, particularly Sierra Leoneans, then let them listen and let president be able to do the right thing. I want to tell una boku thank you for way una patient, it don't late, but yet una there with we just for let we talk about the country and let we push the country go before. I want to say boku thank you to una. Let God bless una with una family. Let God bless the VOS network, because we all know with the volunteer, VOS need to pay we. So let God bless we and give you the strength and courage for let we continue for the sensitize people them and for share we own small knowledge where we get. But as long as now for bring the country together, dear, let we do it best. So let God bless una with una family. Let God again bless the viewers. And let God direct the politicians then, because now then get for make policies then we get for affect me and you to our Sierra Leonean. So we need for pray. Let God direct them. Let them do the right thing. Let God direct them at the right path, the right direction as to how for rule the country. And above all, my brothers and sisters, let God bless the only country we may you to call home, regardless of where we don't naturalize outside of Salone, but still Salone na we mama country. Salone na they them bury me nevu. So Salone go always be that country we treasure. So let God bless the one and only country where me and you to get as motherland. Until Saturday, by God's grace, me na Abdul Karim Kagbo, on behalf of the VOS, they say, una tata. Let God bless una all. And I go left una with this message from with Salone brother, where they feel pain because a lost him brother on November 26th. Until then, una tata.
Yes. Good morning, fellow Sierra Leoneans. Mina Alfredina Samain, the twin brother of the brutally killed Lieutenant Colonel Wilfred South Samain. 2 weeks, 1 day this today, into the death of this soldier, this officer in the Republic of Australia Armed Forces, when I be the Chief Operations Officer. I just feel say, before I bury my brother, I come out with audio and talk to Sierra Leoneans then as to waiting so far I don't get there will lead to the death of my brother. Lieutenant Colonel South Samain joined the military in 1999. Then and there will be the first war. One of the young Sierra Leoneans and we then sacrifice and no, then they opt for join the army for contribute for bring peace in this country. He go train in Nigeria, he return, he fight this war, na go clear Kono. Say na be part of that troop, we go clear Kono. Kai don't fight, he don't go on peacekeeping, he don't come. Wilfred Samai, Sao or the chief ops, na the man that way diligently serve this country without any attachment to any political party or leadership. In fact, the time for APC na be the military aid to the Chief of Defense Staff, the late Milton na Defense Headquarters. Samai grew through the ranks without favor. Na hard work na insane to the level way a day. I can always say, I don't believe for let a big one, for let it get appointments na the military. In fact, we do cause na Ghana, where he can then detail him as lecturer na Defense Academy na IMAT. Lieutenant Colonel Samai na classroom EBD as lecturer where appointment come for let go serve as Chief of Operations at the Republic of Australia Armed Forces. Instance I no believe. I colleague and call and for and say, oh man, you're not the chief now, and not too say. The next day report for duty. From that day, people with them Sabian, they see say they attest saying a diligent servant. Diligently served this country. On this fateful day, we then kill Colonel Samai. May his soul rest in peace. Every day I host on Saturday evening, me and I talk. But them day on this standby, I go work. Na Cochrane, na day office be day. That morning day where then the fire me and I talk at exactly 5:18. We talk for 29 seconds. He tell me say he go call me back, but they be there under attack. But I be soldier. Wetin make I decide for pull this? Na the level of betrayal wey lead to the death of my brother, for which I dey call on the leadership of this country, let them institute instant investigations. According to my information, the Internal Affairs Minister, General Taluva, the meeting with trucks load of armed OSD personnel na Congo Cross Police Station. General D. Alpha, when in the Joint Force Commander, na the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, he be there with me brother, because na ina be me brother na be him direct boss that one day. So when this thing happen, then they approach General Taluva, where be there with the armed OSD personnel, for let it give them personnel then they for join them for go repel the attack na Cochrane. Right in front of General Taluva, the police then, the OSD personnel then said, no, they're not the one, and they're not ever the one. From Congo Cross Police Station to Moriton Junction, my brother then go fall inside that ambush. The OSD then, they melt away or join hand for kill my brother. Under the view eyes of General Taluva, according to my information. So in law, once you get a duty to perform to person, if you fail for perform that duty, we call an inaction, the law can hold you for. So do you as Sierra Leoneans, me they call on the leadership, the president of this republic, Brigadier Retired Madabio, for let he investigate General Taluva on an inaction. Because if fail for take action, I believe very strongly say, now that make my brother die. If ever the OSD then they be join my brother, they move, even need them for fall in that ambush, therefore don't able find their way, they save them. But because of an inaction, and me no say, by virtue of a status as Internal Affairs Minister, where it be they move within trucks load of OSD personnel where they fail for take order from her, or we not ever order them for move with D Alpha, now in result to the death of my brother. This na blatant betrayal. Now conspiracy this to a highest level. So me now they call personally on the leadership of this country for that they investigate General Taluva for inaction, because if fail for take action, now he made my brother die. So do you have this now my message? From time to time, I go to talk to Sierra Leoneans pertaining the death of my brother. It paid me so much for let my twin brother die in this kind of gruesome way, where it be say if General Taluva be take action, it meant that be join my brother, or they be defend my brother at the time where they be fall in that ambush, if they be turned against the enemies. Me no say that for don't save my brother alive, but they're not doing. And the footage they out again, where they out on social media, who say we see motocar them at the same junction, or residents around them, where be say that motocar same one they escape with the enemy they escape with. So General Taluva needs to be called for questioning. Yeah, the kind of more they don't do to ex-president Ernest Koroma. Me personally, the demand for let the president call for instant investigation into the inaction of General Taluva. General Taluva conspire with the enemy, as per my information, for let them kill me brother. Yeah, this are not police overrun. But at the call on the state for let them investigate the inaction of General Taluva. We see he exhibits inaction in two instances. One, where a police personnel then said another join D Alpha when I join force commander for go repair the attack na Kokri and not take action, not commanding. The other inaction of General Taluva and he meant then that the side way they attack me brother then fall in an ambush, the police then oh no go there. Yeah. This now be a well-coordinated operation by the enemy and D Alpha a team. So why then General D Alpha be there with them OSD then? These are the questions we need for us, where the government need for us General Alpha. This is not betrayal. Internal Affairs Minister. The security of this land hinges on his shoulders. But if we see say if there was police then, well armed, trucks load of OSD then, why he be there with them? So by my estimation, based on the information so far, General Taluva for being investigated. Thank you very much. Feel free and share this. Mina Alfred Gina Samai, the brother of the late Wilfred South Samai, winner between them. Yeah. If General Taluva want, he can kill me back. I don't care.